Undoubtedly, 2022 has been what you would call a dynamic year. There were many unfortunate events including Terra Luna, USD, and FTX. There are many such failures including Three Arrows, Genesis, Voyager, and others. There are several shakeouts. Hi everyone and welcome back to Market Empire. CZ, the CEO of Binance, will provide us with an update on the cryptocurrency market today. CZ projected that Binance would continue to be the market leader even as poor capital management led to the failure of significant crypto protocols and firms, which affected millions of investors' faith in the rocking market. The market meltdown that would occur at the end of 2022 would cause a lot of worry and uncertainty, but Binance seems to have avoided most of it. Given that the price of Bitcoin has been declining for more than a year, CZ anticipates a bull market in the cryptocurrency sector in 2023. Bitcoins have decreased from an all-time high of about 69,000, and no significant recoveries have occurred. Here is an interview with CZ, the CEO of Binance, where he discusses the current fall of the cryptocurrency market and what the future holds for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you like the content we produce on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's watch the video.
I think more recently, we've seen more fear more fear on the centralized exchanges part. So I think many of the fear come from the same people that were rooting for specific centralized exchanges that have failed. And now they think every other centralized exchange will fail. But understand that businesses are different. Even businesses in the same industry are different. So just because one restaurant fails doesn't mean another restaurant is destined to fail. So and there are good managers and bad managers in businesses. So we're seeing that happening. So I think 2022 is a dynamic year, and it's tough, but we're still progressing. Look, for me, this is the third winter. I came into crypto at the end of 2013, beginning of 2014. In December 2013, Bitcoin reached the high of $1,000. And then it dropped for like 2 years. And then 2017, it reached another high of $19,000. And then there was a winter, so that was my second. And then 2021, there was another all-time high of 68,000. And then now we're kind of in a winter again. So this is the third time for me, and this is the second time for Binance. We have this mentality that this will happen. So even though the history doesn't predict the future, well, we kind of know that crypto goes through this crazy cycles, and traditional stock markets also go through this crazy cycles.
There is still a lot of growth taking place though. Ethereum switched from proof of work to proof of stake, or what is known as the merge, because there is a lot of construction. Considering how many consequences that has is a very important step. CZ continues by discussing how existing crypto companies initially spend their money in order to grow quickly and get market credibility. Although there are exceptions, he claims that when you prioritize earning revenue after expanding in size, you inhibit the growth and longevity you'd observe if you had prioritized generating revenue first. We can perform proof of reserves on the blockchain because modern key industries such as banks and other traditional financial institutions are becoming much more open than they always were.
So we're able to do proof of reserves on the blockchain. I know there is a lot of questions about proof of liabilities and all of this topics. Well, there's a few different topics here. Number one is the proof of reserves. We have to do step by step. Binance have a lot of different coins. We have 600 different assets that's supported on Binance, and we have a lot of trading pairs. We have a lot of products, including margins, loans, etc. So within our user ecosystem. So to be able to do proof of reserves on all of these assets takes some time. So we did BTC first, and then we're doing Ethereum, BNB, and the top coins first. The top coins cover 90-something% of the user assets. It changes from day to day, but they cover the majority. So it does take time. So we're doing that. We want to get the results out fast instead of waiting for a quarter and do them completely. So we're doing one by one, asset by asset, and we'll continue to increase the coverage of the proof of reserves. The second thing is people ask about is audits. Right now, having third-party audit firms are important, and we're working with a number of them right now. But many of the traditional audit firms are not so familiar with crypto, so we're actually educating them on how to do proof of reserves, etc. So that's also ongoing. And then the third part is about liabilities. It's actually quite difficult. So we could do an audit, say, look, we have no liabilities, and traditional firms have the liabilities versus assets, etc., and they will match up. And we are quite a unique organization. We actually don't have any loans from any other organization. We don't have loans from banks. We don't have loans from funds. And for many people in certain jurisdictions, especially in loan-heavy jurisdictions, in the Western world, most businesses will have loans, will have liabilities. We actually don't have much of that. Well, we actually don't have any of the loans, and we don't have any other liabilities. This is hard for people to understand sometimes. But whereas though in other parts of the world, many businesses do not have loans to begin with, and they are always profitable. So one of the reasons I believe that I was not successful in Web 2 is in the Web 2 world, most of the companies go for size and they burn cash to get to size. So they raise VC money round after round, and they burn through those money to get to size. And then they worry about business model, like how do you make revenue? Some businesses made it. Google, Facebook, Amazon. Amazon first turned a profit 9 years after funding, and 7 years after going public. I'm not very comfortable with those type of business models. And another example, Uber. Even today, I believe Uber has never made a profit. So we can't speculate on what other people will or will not do, especially when it comes to justice departments of countries, regulatory agencies. We don't know exactly what they are going to do. We are in communication with almost every regulatory agency in the world, well, actually, at least the top ones. So, we also, in the last year, we hired many people from those regulatory agencies. This include, actually many law enforcement agencies too, including Europol, Interpol, IRS, CIA, FBI, etc.
People do remove a little bit more money from centralized exchanges after a problem with one of them, and after that, when a D5 rock pool occurs. People re-enter centralized exchanges with their money. Therefore, the funds fluctuate, and since we want to provide our consumers additional options, we're pleased with anywhere they store their cryptocurrency as long as it originates in cryptocurrency. These new developments, according to the CEO of Binance, CZ, have increased the public, media, and policymakers' scrutiny of the space. Despite the approaching bull market, CZ continues to predict that all-time highs won't be reached until beyond 2023. However, we do know that unexpected collapses can alter the course of any market. What do you think of CZ, the CEO of Binance, in this interview? How will the cryptocurrency market develop this year? Post a comment below. I appreciate you watching. Kindly remember to like and subscribe to Market Empire. I'll see you in the following video.